Dabangg is a 2010 Indian action film, directed by Abhinav Kashyap and produced by Arbaaz Khan under the Arbaaz Khan Productions. The lead actor is Arbaaz's elder brother Salman Khan. It features Sonakshi Sinha, Arbaaz Khan, Puri, Dimple Kapadia, Vinod Khanna, Anupam Kher, Mahesh, Manjrekar and Mahie Gill in supporting roles, while Sonu Sood plays the main antagonist. The film marks the debut of Sonakshi as an actress, Arbaaz as a producer and Kashyap as a director. Malaika Arora Khan appears in the item number Munni Badnaam Hui. The story is set in the Indian state of Uttar Pradesh and revolves around a cop named Chulbul Pandey. Made with a budget of 300 million and marketed at 120 million, the film was shot primarily in the town of in Maharashtra, while other major scenes were shot in the United Arab Emirates. Dabangg set records for hype and awareness among the audience before release. The film was released on Eid, September 10, 2010 and nearly 1,800 screens worldwide. It opened to generally positive reviews and broke several box office records upon release. The film set another box office record, grossing 808.7 million in its first week, thus becoming the highest opening week grossing Bollywood film, breaking the previous record of Three Idiots. Dabangg went on to gross 2.15 billion worldwide and Box Office India declared it an all-time blockbuster in the second week of its release. It is the highest-grossing Bollywood film of 2010 and, as of 2012, the fourth highest Euro-grossing Bollywood film of all time. Dabangg went on to win several awards, including the National Film Award for Best Popular Film providing wholesome entertainment. It was later remade in Tamil and Telugu. Its sequel was released on December 21, 2012, also emerged as a blockbuster. Plot: Chulbul Pandey, a young boy, lives with his younger half-brother, Mahie Pandey, stepfather Prajapati Pandey and mother, Naina Devi in Lagunj, Uttar Pradesh. His stepfather is always partial towards Mahie, which constantly angers Chulbul. He harbors a feeling of resentment and indifference towards his stepfather. 21 years later, a scene shows a gang of robbers trying to steal money from a bank, when Chulbul, now a cop, tries to recover the money by beating up the robbers. It becomes clear later that he keeps the money for himself. Chulbul, who calls himself Robin Hood Pandey, lives with his family and does not have a good relationship with his stepfather and Mahie. Mahie is in love with a girl called Nirmala, whose father Masterji opposes the relationship. Chulbul falls in love with a girl named Raju, whom he chances upon during a police encounter. An evil political leader by the name of Chhedi Singh meets Chulbul and tells him that the people he beat up and stole the money from are party workers and that they were getting money for the party. But he offers to forgive Chulbul on the condition that Chulbul start working for him. Chulbul flatly refuses. Mahie asks his father to arrange his marriage with Nirmala. His father refuses, saying that he needs money to repay the loans he took to make his factory, so he needs his son to marry a rich girl. Mahie, in desperate need of money, steals it from Chulbul's cupboard and is caught red-handed by his mother. He tells her that he intends to give the money to Nirmala's father, who in turn will return the money after marriage through dowry. Although his mother refuses, he reluctantly takes the money and gives it to Nirmala's father. Meanwhile, Chulbul meets Raju and proposes marriage. She rejects it, saying that she has to look after her father, Haraya, who is always drunk and she cannot marry while he is alive. Chulbul then comes home to find his mother dead. He goes to his stepfather to make peace, as he is the only family left. His stepfather rejects and despises him as an outcast. Chulbul is then attacked at the railway station by Chhedi's men, when he is with Raju and her father. He beats up all of them in a fight. He sees Mahie buying new clothes at the market. On approaching him, Mahie says that he is getting married to Nirmala and invites Chulbul to the marriage. Chulbul tries to convince Raju's father to give his daughter's hand in marriage to him and to stop drinking. Raju's father accepts and, after Chulbul leaves, he plunges into a lake and commits suicide, as he knows that his daughter will not marry anyone while he is alive. Chulbul takes Raju to Mahie's exuberant wedding. Realizing that Mahie has stolen his brother's money to finance the wedding, Chulbul marries Raju in an informal ceremony. Nirmala's father, Masterji, feels disgraced and cancels the wedding. Mahie beats up one of the workers in his factory due to an accident. The workers go to the police station with his mother to file a complaint. Instead, Chulbul beats up Mahie in public, thus disgracing him. Chidi Singh decides to take advantage of the situation and suspend Chulbul. He takes Mahie and his father to the police station. But Mahie's father resolves the situation by accepting an apology from Chulbul. Chulbul meets Dayal Babu, the leader of Lokmanch, who also dislikes Chidi Singh. They come to an agreement to keep Chidi Singh in control. Chulbul adulterates the breweries of Chidi Singh, due to which some people fall ill and Chidi Singh is blamed. Chidi Singh is confronted by Chulbul, who openly reveals that he spoiled the breweries. To take revenge, Chidi Singh burns Mahie's factory. Mahie's father has a heart attack due to shock and is hospitalized. Mahie, in desperate need of money for his father's treatment, agrees to do anything for Chidi Singh, without realizing that it was Chidi Singh who burnt his factory. Chidi Singh orders him to deliver a crate of mangoes to Dayal Babu's house. But, unknown to Mahie, there is a bomb in it. After he leaves the house, it explodes, killing Dayal Babu. Chidi Singh gives Mahie a task to kill Chulbul. Mahie, knowing that he would not do it, accepts it and meets Chulbul. He confesses to Chulbul that he was sent to kill him by Chidi Singh. He reveals to Chulbul that Chidi Singh made him plant the bomb unknowingly. Chulbul forgives him and reconciles with his stepfather. Mahie meets Chidi Singh, who thinks that Mahie killed Chulbul and reveals to Mahie that he had killed Mahie's mother. Chidi Singh is then informed that Chulbul is arriving with a huge police force. Mahie reveals to Chidi Singh that he did not kill Chulbul. In a final battle, Chulbul arrives and takes down all the goons and rescues Mahie. He then defeats Chidi Singh in a fight and suffocates him to death after Mahie reveals to him that Chidi Singh killed their mother. In a happy ending, Chulbul gets Mahie married to Nirmala in the presence of their father, while Rajo reveals that she is pregnant. Cast: Salman Khan as Chulbul, Robin Hood Pandey, Sonakshi Sinha as Rajo Pandey, Arbaaz Khan as Morkhanch and Mahie Pandey, Vinod Khanna as Prajapati Pandey, Chulbul's stepfather, Dimple Kapadia as Naini Devi, Chulbul's mother, Sonu Sood as Chhedi Singh, Mahesh Manjrekar as Haraya, Rajo's father, Arbaaz Kashyap Vishkarma, Chidi Singh's to-be father-in-law, Anupam Kher as Dayal Babu, Mahie Gill as Nirmala, Tinu Anand as Masterji, Nirmala's father, Malaika Arora Khan as Munni in the item number Munni Badnaam Hui, Mali Sharma as ACP Malik, Amitush Nagpal as Rajo's brother. Production, casting: Salman Khan, who had played several police roles in the past, including in his previous film Wanted, played the lead role. According to him, he was comfortable with it role because of his grandfather's involvement in the police department. The actor lost weight for the film as he wanted to look ripped for the role. He also put on a moustache after consulting with his brother and prepared his hair to suit his role. For the former, he had to try out nearly 50 styles in a span of 4 months before commencement of the filming. Photo shoots were held in order to finalize his look. Abhinav Kashyap, in an interview with Bollywood Hungama, revealed that initially he had considered a few others for the role of Chulbul Pandey but eventually changed his mind and roped in Salman. The film's antagonist, Sonu Sood, was reported to have claimed that he had been offered the role initially. Abhinav had seen Arbaaz in Jaan Diyar Jaan Na, doing a cameo and approached him to be a part of the project. After reading it, he had instantly accepted to produce and star in it. Sonu Sood was selected for playing the lead antagonist. He revealed that his character was that of a youth leader with grey shades. Mahesh Manjrekar was later roped in to play the heroine's father, even though he had plans to quit acting. In April 2009, it was revealed that Sonakshi Sinha, the daughter of Shatrughn Sinha, had been signed for her debut role and would be playing the lead alongside Salman Khan. Salman had seen her at a function engaging in dancing and offered her the role. Speaking about it, she said that she had lost a weight of 30 kg over 2 years in order to prepare for her character of a village girl by a combination of proper diet and vigorous exercise. She added that she had been observing people and trying to pick up nuances as a step of further preparation. Malaika Arora, who has performed a few item numbers in her career, most notably in Dil Se, was confirmed to do the same in the film. This was the first of its kind in her home production. Filming, Dabangg's shooting took place primarily in the United Arab Emirates. The shooting commenced in September 2009. Production designer Arbaaz Khan drew over 100 sketches detailing out every set in the film. The cinematography was performed by Mahesh. The first schedule began in the town of and continued 45 days, during which Sonu Sood, the main antagonist, fractured his nose. A schedule, primarily involving a song shoot, was captured in the Khalid bin Al-Ahid station in Dubai, thus making Dabangg the first film to be shot there. Some scenes were also filmed at the Emirates Palace Hotel in Abu Dhabi, the capital of the United Arab Emirates. The film, involving around 5 action sequences, was choreographed by S. Vijayan, who previously served as the stunt director of Wanted, and shot over 60 days. Later, special effects were incorporated into those scenes. In one of the scenes, the antagonist was required to be tanned to look realistic. The songs were choreographed by Raja Khan and Shabina Khan, while Farah Khan choreographed the item number, Munni Badnaam. The shooting was completed in early June 2010, and the film went into post-production. A party was held to commemorate the completion of the shooting and the success of the theatrical promo. It was attended by the main cast and crew. Pre-release, Dabangg's theatrical trailer, running for about 2.5 minutes, was released on July 23, 2010, alongside Priyadarshan Euro unregistered trademark S. Katamutha. Dabangg was described as one of the most anticipated films of the year by the Indian Express. It was reported to have broken pre-release records for hype by Cinematiques, a filming awareness product originated by Allmax Media. A special screening of the film took place at Film City on September 6, 2010. The premiere of Dabangg was held in Mumbai on September 9, 2010. Remakes: the original Hindi film Dabangg, directed by Abhinav Kashyap, was remade in several languages and still found success in the respective regional cinemas. The film was remade in Tamil as Oosthi in 2011, which was also directed by S. Durrani. Malaika Arora appears both in Hindi and Telugu versions, while Sonu Sood reprises his original role in Tamil. Soundtrack: the soundtrack album was being composed by a music director duo of Sajid Wajid and Lalit Pandit of the famed duo Jatin Lalit, while the lyrics were penned by Faiz Anwar, Lalit Pandit and Jalis Shawani. Lalit Pandit did the song titled Munni Badnaam Hui. The music was launched on August 6, 2010 in Delhi. The album contains 5 original songs, 4 remixes and 1 theme song. The audio rights of Dabangg were sold for about 9 crore. In August 2010, the track "De Mast Mast Du Nain," as performed by Rahat Fateh Ali Khan, reached number 1 on the official Asian download chart in the UK based on legal downloads in that country. The music rights of the film were sold for 9 crore to T-Series. The track Munni Badnaam Hui is said to be inspired by an old Bojai folk song Launda Badnaam Hui Naziab Until. Director Abhinav Kashyap accepted using the folk song, saying that he, being from Uttar Pradesh, was familiar with the song since childhood, so he suggested the very song to be improvised and rephrased to fit the film's requirement. Some people have alleged that it is inspired from the Pakistani song Ladka Badnaam Hui from the film Mr. Charlie. Tracklist: reception: upon release, the soundtrack received generally positive reviews from music critics. Jajinder Tutja of Bollywood Hungama rated the album 3/5 and said, "Dabangg delivers what it promised." One expected a maceless soundtrack, and this is what one gets, with a couple of item song sequences, a couple of theme tracks and 2 love songs, which are actually the highlight of the film. A soundtrack that has something in store for mass as well as class. Atta Khan of Planet Bollywood gave it 6/10, saying, "Sajid and Wajid, a Euro unregistered trademark S brand of music, appeals to the mass audience because it a Euro unregistered trademark S simple, catchy, easy on the ears and fun." Dabangg further showcases their ability to connect with the mass audience. Devesh Sharma of Filmfare also gave the album a rating of 3/5 and said, "Overall, the soundtrack scores high on energy quotient. But its time Sajid Wajid gave some thought to melody too." The music of Dabangg performed well on the charts after its release. The songs To Mast Mast Do Nain and Munni Badnaam became chart-busters and entered the list of top 20 most frequently played songs on radio in India. As of September 10, 2010, Munni Badnaam Hui was ranked first on the list, while To Mast Mast Do Nain was ranked second. Release: Dabangg released worldwide on September 10, 2010. It opened up across 1,800 screens in India and around 300 screens overseas. Dabangg was released in 2,300 theatres worldwide. It was also screened in Norway at an international film festival. The film's DVDs and VCDs were launched by the Reliance Big Home Video on October 12, 2010. It was released on YouTube on January 28, 2011 for free viewing to audiences in India. The satellite rights were pre-sold for a nominal 10 crore to Colors later on, renewed by Star Plus for 10 crore. A sequel titled Dabangg 2 was released on December 21, 2012. The sequel also features Sonakshi Sinha and Salman Khan in the lead roles. The film was remade in Tamil as Oath by Esther Rani with Silambarasan playing the lead role. It was also remade in Telugu as Gabbar Singh, starring Pawan Kalyan. Critical response: the film generally received positive reviews from critics, most of whom praised the performance of Salman Khan. Tarun Adarsh of Bollywood Hungama gave it 4.5 out of 5 stars in his review and concluded, "On the whole, Dabangg is a full-on entertainer with 3 aces a Euro Salman Khan like never before, stylish action and super music." Sure to fetch an earth-shattering opening, the film will create a pandemonium at the box office, cementing the status of Salman Khan as the darling of the masses and making the distributors laugh all the way to the bank. It has blockbuster written all over it. Kamal Natar of Koimoi gave it a rating of 4/5 and stated, "Dabangg may be a routine subject but its other plus points will ensure that it proves a big hit from north to south and east to west. It will be loved by the masses and classes, the young and the old, the girls and the boys, the men and the women. Business in single-screen cinemas will be historic, of course, but collections in multiplexes will also be outstanding." Anuradha Gurwar of Daily News and Analysis rated it 4/5, remarking, "In spite of the film's dated appeal, first-timer Kashyap gives Dabangg a novel treatment, which lends it zing. He plays to the gallery brazenly, but ensures the film is held together by a strong premise that of a dysfunctional family that comes together in crisis. Dabangg is slightly mad, and terribly entertaining." Mathurs Paul of The Statesman gave the film 3.5 out of 5 stars and commented, "Dabangg aligns itself with viewers frustrated by the non-existence of uncomplicated heroism on screen." Abhishek Mand of Rediff gave the film 3 out of 5 stars while stating, "Dabangg is not a movie for non-Salman fans. But for those who worship him it's a film you simply cannot afford to miss." Anupam Chopra of NDTV rated it 3/5 stating, "It's the role of a lifetime and Salman Khan bites into it like a starving man devours a feast. He inhabits it fully, strutting and swaggering and even spoofing himself." Sukhanaya Venkat Gahavan of Filmfare rated it 3/5 stating, "Dabangg rides totally on Salman Khan's magic." Had director Abhinav Kashyap cast a less popular actor, Euro unregistered trademark doubtful the film would have the chutzpah that Khan has lent to it. Gaurav Malani of India Times Movies rated the movie 3/5, saying that as much as the film does an Euro unregistered trademark Tikaradam for coming up with any innovative storyline. Like the intrepid Chulbul Pandey who tries to intermittently hide his soggy eyes behind his sunglasses, the film tries to camouflage its deficiency of substance with an abundance of Salman Euro unregistered trademark splendid style. Try to find a novel storyline and there is none in Dabangg. Try to find Salman Khan and there is nothing else. A film received a few mixed reviews from other critics. Rajiv Mazand of CNN-IBN rated the movie 2.5/5, arguing that Dabangg is ordinary, at best average. Blame it on the disjointed screenplay if Dabangg works not so much as a coherent, consistent film, but as a string of set pieces. As a result, it feels way longer than its 2 hours and 5 minutes running time, and the climatic action scene that takes place outside the villain's den seems never-ending. Shibuadi of the Bangalore Times was critical, concluding, "Lita unregistered trademark s hand it to Salman, who has pulled off the stunts and pelvic thrusts. Nothing new there. But it is the naughty self-parodying, which is so camp, so out there, which delivers the biggest punch. Her to unregistered trademark s left for this guy now all he needs is a cape. And he can call himself Superman." Controversies. Dabangg was the subject of several controversies. One of the film's songs, Munni Badnaam Hui, included a brand name, Zandu Balm, in its lyrics, much to the displeasure of Imami, the makers of Zandu Balm. A trademark case was settled by the producers and Imami out of court, and Malaika Arora Khan was later roped into for an official ad campaign promoting Zandu Balm. Activist Rakumar Tak filed a case in the Bombay High Court, demanding that the word Hindustan be deleted from the song and claiming that the censor board had not responded to his queries in regard to the defaming lyrics. He found them highly objectionable, and unpardonable, and labeled the song a mockery for the country, as a girl was indecently dancing in the presence of corrupted officers, which, according to him, threw bad light on the nation and hurt the patriotic sentiments of every Indian. Before release, critic and writer Shibuadi called for a boycott of Dabangg, due to Salman Khan's comments on the 2008 Mumbai attacks. She criticized it as arrogance, ignorance and plain stupidity. This sparked off a fight with the producers via Twitter, later continued after her negative review of the film. Another controversy occurred when Anurag Kashyap, brother of Abhinav Kashyap, tweeted that Salman Khan thinks he made my brother's life, hope he can do the same for his brother Arbaaz with Dabangg too. This was taken as slamming Salman and resulted in Arbaaz retorting back by referring to the comment as attitude instead of gratitude. However, Anurag later apologized for his remarks, which Arbaaz accepted. Box office, domestic. In India, the film had a strong opening with occupancy ranging between 80–100% in multiplexes and nearly 100% in single screens. Box Office India described the opening as earth-shattering, saying, "Despite bad weather in the north, the response was simply mind-boggling." Dabangg went on to break the record opening day collection of Three Idiots, netting 145 million on its first day of business, thus becoming the highest opener of all time across India. It netted 165 million on the second day of release, again breaking the all-time second-day collection record set by Three Idiots. The film continued its record-breaking run at the box office, netting 185 million on the third day of release, bringing the total net collections to 495 million at the end of its first weekend, the highest-ever first-weekend collections, overtaking the 380 million net record of Three Idiots. The film netted 106 million on Monday, 86 million crore on Tuesday, 70 million on Wednesday, and 60 million on Thursday, taking the total net collections to around 815 million in its first week of release. It subsequently became the highest opening week net grosser, again surpassing the record of Three Idiots. The first week distributors' share of the film amounted to 502 million. It continued its successful run at the box office during the second week of its release. Dabangg netted 62 million on the second Friday, 75 million on Saturday and 105 million on Sunday, for a 238 million second weekend, a drop of around 50% from the opening weekend. The film netted 360 million in the second week, the second highest second week collections ever after Three Idiots, taking the total net collections to 1.16 billion in just 2 weeks. A film thus surpassed the lifetime record collections of the 2008 Amir Khan star Ajani and became the second highest grossing film of all time in just 2 weeks. The distributor share of Dabangg was declared to be 770 million €, the second highest ever in Bollywood after Three Idiots, which made 990 million. Dabangg collected 160 million during the third week and 60 million in its fourth week, taking the domestic net collections to 1.4 billion. the domestic net collections in 11 weeks was $14.01 million. It eventually progressed to $1.41 billion. Overseas, the film opened to a positive response in the overseas markets as well. Dabangg final overseas collections were $6.10 million. It grossed a total of $4.20 million in the international markets at the end of his second weekend, being declared as a hit overseas by Box Office India. In the United States, Dabangg opened at number 23, collecting $628,137 from 62 screens in its opening weekend and $1,068,589 at the end of his second weekend. In the United Arab Emirates, it collected 3.2 million dirhams in the opening weekend, and $1,550,000 at the end of the second weekend. Dabangg fetched up a $5.50 million total, making it the fifth biggest grosser ever in UAE with a $2 million gross. In the United Kingdom, it opened at number 12 collecting a £332,673 from 41 screens in its opening weekend and a £570,566 by the end of his second weekend. In Australia, the film collected $126,000 from 14 screens in the opening weekend and $272,909 at the end of his second weekend. In Mauritius and South Africa, it collected $25,000 each in its opening weekend. In Fiji, the film collected $20,000 the opening weekend. In other territories of Europe and Africa, the film collected $100,000 in its opening weekend. Awards and nominations. Dabangg received accolades in major film award functions in India. Among them, it won a National Film Award for the Best Popular Film providing wholesome entertainment. It was given 6 awards at the 56th Filmfare Awards, including 1 for Best Film, 7 Screen Awards, 9 Zee-Cine Awards and 10 IIFA Awards. Sequel. After the release of Dabangg, producer Arbaaz Khan announced that he is currently planning a sequel to Dabangg. Soon after the blockbuster collections of the film, Khan reported Dabangg 2 may take time to hit the floors, but it is definitely on the cards. He also announced that the main leads, Salman Khan and Sonakshi Sinha, were already casted to reprise their parts in the sequel. Her main look was also taken from the first and consisted of a yellow sari, a long plait with flowers in her hair. When director Abhinav Kashyap opted out of directing the sequel, Arbaaz Khan himself jumped in as the film's director. Prakash Raj was confirmed to have been chosen to play the main villain. Kareena Kapoor has been roped in to play an item number in the film, despite initial reports considering Katrina Kaif for the role. Reportedly, distribution rights were sold to UTV Motion Pictures for a price of $1.40 billion, the highest for a Bollywood film till date. But later UTV Motion Pictures reported it completely fake and nonsense news. UTV Motion Pictures has brushed aside rumors of purchasing the rights of the sequel to Salman Khan's Sonakshi Sinha starrer, Dabangg 2 for $1.40 billion. Upon its release, the film opened strongly upon release and went on to break the 3-day record set by Ekthar Tiger by netting around $583 million in India. Dabangg 2 has become one of the highest-grossing Bollywood film of all time in India. Box Office India declared the film as a blockbuster in India after its first week run. See also: List of highest-grossing Bollywood films, Dabangg 2, Chulbul Pandey, references. External links: Official website, Dabangg at the Internet Movie Database, Dabangg at Box Office Mojo, Dabangg at Rotten Tomatoes, Dabangg at Bollywood Hungama, Dabang's channel on YouTube, official Dabangg 2 app.